in the city king, like that. Let me tell y'all a little story about how I got caught up. Yeah, I did get caught up.
Just taking a little break from working right now at the moment and just checking out my YouTube algorithms and subscribers and whatnot. Like, thank you so much. Like 141 subscribers. It's crazy that we are growing.
8 hours later.
Alright, I'm gonna try to shoot this one more time in one go. It's like literally my third attempt and try to shoot something. So I'm gonna share with you guys my top 5 things that I like about Arizona. You know, Brittany and I has never been to the Arizona state, and so, you know, during Christmas, there's not a lot of places for Canadians to go to. Over the holidays, I particularly don't like the snow. Brittany just had no choice, and so it doesn't matter. And so, you know, if you guys, I'm gonna put a little map here somewhere to show you guys that, like, there's not a lot of places for Canadians to go to, and spending Canadian dollars to go someplace warm in the wintertime. And so, why, you know, thankfully we have like the American Express Cobalt card linked below if you guys want to try to sign up for that card and then pick up free points. I got rice on my my camera. It's a giant rice. Anyways, so yeah, top 5 things I love about Arizona and why I think everybody should go, because I really love, it's my first time ever been to Arizona. Brittany and I, during Christmas, we're just like, we knew we wanted to go away someplace warm. And so what was nice that, like, we had enough points to go travel, we got to go anywhere. We wanted to go either Vancouver, that was up in the cards, Vancouver, New York, or Arizona. Vancouver was nice because in terms of like spending Canadian dollars instead of spending US dollars. But in Vancouver, I heard it doesn't really snow as much. Even though it did, it would be just rainy and gloomy, so I was not down for that. I wanted to go someplace like sunny, nice, like someplace where just like the weather was just perfect. So, and what was nice about Arizona is, like, during Christmas time, I think we looked up the prices. It was roughly around like $700 during peak times, which is reasonable in my opinion, because anything under $1,000 for a flight, a trip, round trip there and back was fantastic. And so the American Express Cobalt card paid for all of it. We only had to pay taxes and whatnot with the hotel and the rental car. So huge plus. Number 1 is the weather. I really love the weather. I think the lowest that it ever got was 15 degrees R. You know, 15 degrees. I'm gonna put the conversion, whatever it is, in the edits, but really loved it, really enjoyed it. Yeah, so it was nice. The number 2 thing I love about Arizona was the price, right? I'm looking at right now, even if we were to go sometime in, like, you know, March or whatever, the lowest price I saw for a round trip was roughly about $400, $500 round trip there and back. So it could get even cheaper, which is nice, because at least you know, like during Christmas, like Christmas time, it was like peak time we went, and it was just so like reasonable in my opinion. And other than, like, you know, if you're going to go somewhere like New York, it was a little up there, and then back to LA. LA was also an option as well too, but we found that LA was not worth the points spending there and such in terms of like cost effectiveness. And so price, number 2 was price. I really enjoyed it. Number 3, there was a lot to do in Arizona State. There was a lot of mixture of like modern to like old cowboy western. You can ride like horses, you can go hiking, there's just so much to do. I'm gonna put like clips somewhere in here as I'm talking about this to show you guys that it was really nice. Like, I think Brittany really enjoyed like the hiking part of it. We just explored. We went on a whim. We checked out some TikTok videos. My only like thing that I found was difficult was like finding more information of things to do in Arizona State, right? Like more, like, we didn't do much in Phoenix, and which is unfortunate because like we just stayed there most of the time, but we drove like 2 hours to Sedona. I unfortunately like just was not down to go drive like 3 hours to Tucson and like check out like the old like town of like, and so, but other than that, there's a lot to do. You can ride horses. The drive over to Sedona itself was fantastic. I really loved it. Yeah, and what was my 5th thing I was wanting to talk about? Babe, what was my 5th?
Yeah. I don't know.
What number was that just now? 4? Oh, what was the last thing, babe? What was the last thing?
I don't know. You never
Top-
told me all of them.
Damn it! I'm gonna go refer to my notes. Damn it! Luckily, we have the power of editing to take away. Oh, my fifth point was actually the drive. Jeez, why did I write that as a point? The drive. Okay, so yes, I remember now. So the drive number 5 is the drive, right? I rented a rental car because Brittany said, like, you know, I think it's better to try to rent a rental car instead of like Ubering everywhere, which is like she was right on that point. Because it would have cost us like $bajillion to go and Uber everywhere because like everything was kind of remote in terms of like us exploring a lot of different places, and we kind of took our time to explore as well too, where we went to went around and stuff like that in like my Hyundai Elantra. We've named him Dennis. Right, so forever Dennis will be the experience in Arizona. So the drive was fantastic. Brittany and I I personally love to go like pull over and take some pictures and create content and go like I said, we pulled over to some places called Black Canyon City. We explored, we saw the little old like houses and like some new modern houses. We checked some of the Walmarts. Like we just really took our time, and so I think that is the best way to travel and just drive around at your own pace. We went and pulled over randomly over to like some hiking spots that was like closed off, but we saw some really nice scenic roads. Like all the rocks were all red and everything like that. I have some right here that we have, like Brittany has it in her little thingy here, but these are fantastic. We just kind of stuck home and brought a bag full of rocks. Like who does that? And so loved it. Fantastic. And so those are my 5 points. I really loved it. I really wanted to share with you guys because I had a ton of content that I didn't use for my other edits and my other like videos for vlog styles when we were in Arizona. If you guys want to check out the whole thing, put it right here. Check it out. Yeah, so those are my tips. Remember to subscribe, like, and share. I love you guys. And if you guys want to travel on a budget, just check out, go over the referral link below and see more content about the American Express Cobalt card. That's it. Have yourself a good one. Take care.
Caught up in nothing, wasting your time ain't chasing stars. You're living the moment, carried away from who you are. Chasing stars, chasing stars, chasing stars, chasing stars. You're caught up in nothing, wasting your time ain't chasing stars. You're living the moment.